Imagine a normal morning in the suburbs of Atlanta. 6 a.m., February 3rd, 2026. A 27-year-old man, the son of rap legend Lil Jon, DJ Young Slade, real name Nathan Smith, suddenly runs out of his house. No phone, no clothes, panicked, disoriented. And from that moment, he disappears. Milton Police immediately launch a massive search effort, K-9 units. Dive teams from multiple counties, volunteers from across the area. They focus on Mayfield Park, just a few hundred meters from his home. The community fears the worst. Was this a crime? Or just a tragic accident? Then, on February 6th, divers from Cherokee County recover a body from a cold pond. It is Nathan. No signs of assault. No foul play. But one major question still hangs in the air. Why did he run out of the house like that? What happened in his final moments? Lil Jon, the man who once made the whole world turn down for what, posts a heartbreaking message on Instagram. I am extremely heartbroken by the loss of our son. Nathan was the kindest human being you would ever meet. He was talented, warm-hearted, a graduate of NYU, and he loved his family and friends deeply. We are incredibly proud of him. Thank you to everyone for the prayers and for helping in the search. A celebrity family tragedy, and behind the spotlight, a silent, unbearable pain. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to dive deep into this entire case. Who Nathan really was. The dramatic timeline of his disappearance, the discovery of his body, and the unanswered questions surrounding the cause, with the autopsy still pending. If this story makes you think about the mysteries of life, leave a comment below. What do you think made Nathan run out of the house that morning? An accident? Mental health? Or something else? And if you want to explore more true crime stories like this, subscribe to the channel. I'd be honored to have you along. Before we dive into the tragedy, let's rewind the clock for a moment to understand who Nathan Smith was, also known as DJ Young Slade. Nathan was born around 1998 to 1999. He was the first son of Jonathan Smith, better known as rapper Lil Jon, and his former wife, Nicole Smith. Lil Jon, as everyone knows, is the king of crunk in Atlanta hip-hop. Hits like Get Low, Yeah, with Usher, and Turn Down for What, songs that made the entire world dance. But behind the stage lights, he was a father deeply proud of his son. In 2014, Lil Jon once shared online, "My son is very well behaved, has incredible musical talent, and I inspire him to pursue the path of a DJ." Nathan graduated from New York University, NYU, one of the top schools for arts and music in the United States. He worked as a DJ, a producer, as an audio engineer, an artist, building his own career, never relying on his father's fame. Lil Jon later recalled in interviews, "I remember changing his diapers, back when he couldn't talk yet, couldn't walk yet, just crawling around and hitting drum pads while I made music. Now he's producing his own beats." From a very young age, Nathan was surrounded by music. At 13 years old, around 2011, he joined Scratch DJ Academy, learning scratching and professional DJ techniques. Lil Jon once said, "It's really cool to see my son follow this path. He's been DJing since he was 11. Nathan didn't just copy his father. He built his own identity, focused on production, engineering, and artistry. He wanted to prove himself, not live in the shadow of the king of crunk. After mastering scratching, Nathan decided to go deeper. Yet he moved to New York and enrolled at NYU Tisch School of the Arts, the Clive Davis Institute of Recorded Music, one of the most prestigious music programs in the country. He graduated in May 2020, in the middle of the COVID pandemic, a major milestone. On Instagram, Nathan posted photos in his graduation gown, his caption filled with pride. Lil Jon was undoubtedly emotional. There, Nathan studied music production, mankibus, audio engineering, and mixing, the skills that shaped him into a true producer. After graduation, Nathan began his professional career in earnest. He co-produced Saweetie's song Get It Girl with his father, released in 2021, featured in HBO's series Insecure and in Beats headphone commercials. He also collaborated with Ice Cube, and his latest single, Feels, released in March 2025, a modern, bass-heavy track. In 2025, Nathan appeared on MTV's Family Legacy, Season 2, a series exploring musical legacies through the children of celebrities. He spoke about his relationship with his father. "My dad inspires me, but I want to create my own mark." Lil Jon also appeared, saying, "It's amazing to see the circle complete, from me teaching him to hit drum pads to now him making his own beats." But Nathan wasn't just a DJ or a producer. Everyone, from his parents to his friends, described him as the kindest person you'd ever meet. Caring, thoughtful, polite, passionate, warm-hearted. He loved his family and his friends deeply. Lil Jon and his mother, Nicole Smith, Lil Jon's ex-wife, were always proud of him. Nathan had a younger half-sister, Nahara, born in 2024, but he was the eldest, the family's hope in the music world. On the surface, Nathan's life looked like a dream. Born into a celebrity family, educated at NYU, a rising career, new singles, major collaborations. But like many children of stars, he may have carried silent pressures, public expectations, constant comparisons to his father, and personal struggles we may never know. Once again, people said about Nathan, the kindest person you'd ever meet, caring, thoughtful, polite, passionate, warm-hearted. His life looked perfect. But sometimes, behind perfection are invisible pressures we never see. And then, on a cold morning in February 2026, everything changed in an instant. Nathan, that talented, gentle young man, suddenly ran out of his house at 6 a.m. No phone, no clothes, in a state of panic. And from that moment, he vanished. The story shifts from dream to tragedy right here. On the morning of February 3rd, 2026, a Tuesday, a normal day in Milton, a quiet suburb about 30 miles north of downtown Atlanta. An area known for luxury homes, green parks like Mayfield Park, and an affluent community. A place where people expect peaceful lives and very little drama. But that morning, the temperature was brutally cold, around 5 to 10 degrees Celsius. Thick fog blanketed the area, and according to neighbors, there were even light snow flurries. Everything suddenly turned into a nightmare. At around 6 a.m., at a private residence on Baldwin Drive, a quiet street lined with modern homes, just a few hundred meters from Mayfield Park, Nathan Smith, also known as DJ Young Slade, suddenly ran out of the house. No phone, not fully dressed, or wearing very little clothing, described by police as having occurred under unusual circumstances. The Milton Police Department later confirmed he ran out of his house and may be disoriented and in need of assistance. He may have been confused, panicked, and in urgent need of help. There were no signs of an argument, no struggle, no disturbance, just a man running off into the freezing morning before sunrise, as dense fog covered the entire neighborhood. His family, including his father Lil Jon and his mother Nicole Smith, noticed immediately and reported him missing to the Milton Police Department. They were terrified. Nathan had taken no personal belongings with him, and his disoriented state suggested the possibility of a medical issue or a sudden accident. A representative for Lil Jon later told the media, "The family is asking for privacy at this time. We are also asking for continued prayers for Nathan to come home safe." The family requested privacy and asked the public to pray for Nathan's safe return. Just hours later, around 4 p.m. that same day, the Milton Police Department posted an official missing person flyer on Facebook and across local media outlets. The missing person flyer was clear and detailed, featuring a photo of Nathan smiling. Name: Nathan Murray Smith, 27 years old. Last seen in the vicinity of Baldwin Drive and Mayfield Road at 6 a.m. on February 3rd. Clothing: possibly not fully clothed, may have been naked or wearing very little due to a state of panic. No phone, no personal belongings, may be disoriented, confused, and lost. Authorities urged the public, if you have any information, please contact us at hotline 770-689-3770. The flyer was quickly shared hundreds of times, along with the hashtags. Hashtag Find Nathan Smith. Hashtag Missing in Milton. The news spread rapidly throughout the Atlanta community, where Lil Jon is a hip-hop icon known worldwide for hits like Yeah and Turn Down for What. People began to share the flyer, tag friends, and pray on social media. On X, formerly Twitter, at I Am Lil Rico, posted, "Lil Jon's son is missing. Nathan Smith, who goes by DJ Young Slade, was last seen Tuesday morning in Milton, Georgia, maybe disoriented," along with the flyer, garnering thousands of views and likes. At Subbix News wrote, "Son of Atlanta-based rapper and producer Lil Jon, Nathan Smith, known as DJ Young Slade, has been missing since earlier this week," accompanied by an image and a call for updates. One Facebook user shared, "I live very close to Milton, and praying for him to be found. It's very cold right now, and there are snow flurries in the air, so asking our Heavenly Father to shelter him," highlighting the freezing weather and deepening public concern. The Atlanta community was shaken. Because Nathan was not just a celebrity's son, he was also a local DJ who had performed at small community events. The story spread quickly across social media and news outlets. WTVM aired a report on February 5th, interviewing worried neighbors concerned about the cold weather and the possibility that Nathan had become lost in the fog. CBS Atlanta issued continuous updates. Search expands for Lil Jon's son, emphasizing the involvement of multiple agencies. Shots. Fox 5. Atlanta reported, "Family and friends are concerned for his safety." People prayed, shared the missing poster, and organized local group chats to track any new information. From hip-hop fans to Milton neighbors, everyone hoped for just one thing: that Nathan would be found safe before the weather turned worse. From the afternoon of February 3rd through February 4th and 5th, the search became a large-scale operation, a multi-agency effort, one of the largest missing person searches in North Fulton County this year. Participating agencies included Milton Police Department, lead agency, Sandy Springs Police Department, Fulton County Sheriff's Office, Haralson County Sheriff's Office, Cherokee County Fire Department, specialized dive teams, Forsyth County Fire and Sheriff's Office, Georgia Canine teams, bloodhounds tracking scent, drones for aerial surveillance, local volunteers, even residents living around Mayfield Park. The primary focus area, Mayfield Park, a public park located very close to Nathan's home, just a few hundred meters from Baldwin Drive. The park includes walking trails, dense wooded areas, and most notably, a large pond, a body of water that would later become the focal point. Georgia weather in February. Bitter cold. Nighttime temperatures around 5 to 10 degrees Celsius. Fog. Occasional light rain. And all of it made tracking and searching far more difficult. K9 units were deployed, sniffing through the area. Drones hovered overhead, capturing thermal images. Volunteers split into teams, walking through brush and trees, calling out Nathan's name. Local media provided constant coverage. WTVM aired a report on February 5th, interviewing police officers and anxious neighbors. CBS Atlanta issued updates. Search expands. FOX5. Atlanta shared the missing poster and urged the public to help. Online, speculation intensified. Was there foul play? Did he wander into the woods? Could a medical issue have caused him to become disoriented? Theories circulated, but police remained cautious, repeating only unusual circumstance and no foul play suspected at this time. Now picture the scene. A place so peaceful it almost hurts to look at. And yet, one that carries an inescapable sense of dread. A lush green park. Ancient trees stretching their canopies wide, casting shadows over winding gravel paths. The early morning air still cold. A thin layer of fog softly hugging the ground. Birdsong echoes, like a slow, quiet symphony of nature. But inside his mind, everything was chaos. He burst out of the house, barefoot on the damp ground, breathing fast, and eyes unfocused, as if trapped inside a nightmare with no way out. That state of panic. Disoriented, as police would later describe. He could no longer sense direction, no longer tell the difference between reality and illusion. He ran, and kept running, through familiar streets of a quiet neighborhood, past old weathered wooden fences. And then, fate led him to the nearest place with water, a still pond inside the park. A place where, just hours earlier, he may have walked to clear his mind. The local community was shaken. People bound together by weekend barbecues, by everyday neighborly conversations. At first, hope still flickered. People shared posts on social media, called one another on the phone, organized search groups, flashlights cutting through the night, voices calling out through the cold fog. "We're going to find him safe," they whispered, holding each other's hands to stay strong. Then the news arrived. The truth, brutal. Hope collapsed. Tears streamed down the faces of loved ones. Sobs echoed through hurried prayer gatherings. Lil Jon's fans, the same people who once danced to explosive beats, now bowed their heads in silence. Milton neighbors, as when an elderly man with a silver beard, stories of his youth, unable to hide his sorrow. And then, hip-hop fans from Atlanta began gathering at Mayfield Park. They brought flowers, red roses for passion, white chrysanthemums for mourning. Candles flickered in the cold wind, lighting up one corner of the park. Photos of Nathan, smiling brightly, printed and placed together. Turning the space into a temporary memorial, people embraced, cried, shared memories, and asked the same question: why is life so cruel? The news spread like a storm, from local outlets to the entire nation. Fox, CBS, People, Billboard, different angles, different voices, but all telling the same tragedy. A talented young man, gone far too suddenly. And then, the biggest question still hangs in the air. What was it that made Nathan run out of the house like that? Disoriented. But why? A sudden mental break? Pressure building for too long? An unexpected accident? Or something never spoken aloud? Police say the investigation is ongoing. No final conclusion has been reached. And we, those watching from the outside, are still unable to close this story. The autopsy will be the next key. It may, or may not, reveal the final answers. Or while everyone waits, the park remains calm. The pond still lies perfectly still. But from now on, it carries a deeper sadness. A quiet reminder. Life is far more fragile than we like to believe. Lil Jon and Nicole Smith released a joint statement on Lil Jon's Instagram. A message heavy with grief. I am extremely heartbroken for the tragic loss of our son, Nathan Smith. His mother, Nicole Smith, and I are devastated. Nathan was the kindest human being you would ever meet. He was immensely caring, thoughtful, polite, passionate, and warm-hearted. He loved his family and the friends in his life to the fullest. He was an amazingly talented young man, a music producer, an artist and engineer, and a graduate of NYU. We loved Nathan with all of our hearts and are incredibly proud of him. He was loved and appreciated. And in our last times together, we are comforted in knowing that we expressed that very sentiment to him. Thank you for all of the prayers and support. Thank you to the entire Milton Police Department. The words of a father, a man who once made the whole world party, now reduced to the pain of losing a child. In Milton and across Atlanta, flowers and candles fill Mayfield Park. Fans share memories. Neighbors pray. The music fades. Only silence remains. Many people began to speculate quietly across social media and online forums, trying to make sense of the unusual circumstances surrounding Nathan's disappearance. Some believe Nathan may have drowned after becoming lost while disoriented, panicked, confused in the freezing early morning hours, with dense fog blanketing Milton. Others point to the possibility of a mental health crisis, a sudden panic attack, or an underlying condition, especially considering the silent pressures often faced by the children of celebrities, public expectations, constant comparison to a famous parent, and stress from a rising music career. Or perhaps it was simply a tragic accident, a slip, a misstep, leading him into the pond at nearby Mayfield Park in harsh February weather, with temperatures around 5 to 10 degrees Celsius and light snow flurries falling. These theories spread rapidly, from Atlanta's hip-hop community to the true crime world. But they remain only speculation. No confirmed evidence. Milton police were clear. There are no signs of foul play. No assault, no crime, no third-party involvement. The investigation remains open, and everything now depends on the official autopsy from the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office, scheduled for Monday, February 8th, 2026, to determine the cause and manner of death. This chapter of the story closes with wordless grief. A body recovered from a cold pond near home. A place meant to be peaceful, us meant for quiet weekend walks. A tearful statement from his parents, Lil Jon and Nicole Smith, posted on Instagram, a shared cry of loss, and thousands of messages of condolence from the community, from Lil Jon fans worldwide who once danced to the sound of "yeah," now standing still in silence and prayer. As Yasmin wrote, "OMG, my condolences. Such heartbreaking news. Please pray for Lil Jon's son, DJ Young Slade. He was a talented, young, charismatic individual. R.I.P." Jones posted only a link to the news. No caption, no words, just silent grief. Erica shared, "Lil Jon's son, DJ Young Slade, believed to be dead, cops say." Shock. Head Doctor reposted the headline. Lil Jon's son, DJ Young Slade, dead at 27 as rapper pays tribute to his warm-hearted child. These weren't just comments. They formed a current of emotion, flowing from Atlanta to the rest of the world. But the tragedy was not yet complete. The true cause remains the central mystery. An empty space many are waiting to see, filled by the autopsy results scheduled for February 8th. Was it a tragic accident? Drowning after becoming lost? Or a mental health factor, the pressure of life under a celebrity spotlight? We don't know. And perhaps some details will remain in the shadows forever. So that's what is certain, is that this case has reignited a broader conversation about mental health among young people, especially those living under constant public scrutiny. And through the grief, Lil Jon's words echo like a final, somber verse. Nathan was the kindest human being. A reminder that, no matter how bright the spotlight shines, life remains fragile. An ordinary morning can turn into tragedy, and what remains in the end is the love that was given. We've now walked through the entire story, from a childhood smile to those first scratching sessions at Scratch DJ Academy at age 13, from New York to NYU's Tisch School of the Arts in 2020, from the single Feels in 2025, from Get It Girl with Saweetie, from collaborations linked to Ice Cube, Bow Wow, Lil Will, to that fateful morning, running out of the house at dawn. Gone. A massive search effort. And then, a quiet pond becomes the scene. No signs of a crime, no clear answers. Only one question remains. Why? What happened between the fog and the cold? An autopsy may bring some measure of closure, but perhaps some mysteries will continue to echo, like the beats Nathan left behind. But today, we don't end with suspicion. We end with Nathan. The person he truly was, not a victim, but a source of inspiration. Nathan Smith, D. Young Slade. Caring, thoughtful, polite, passionate, warm-hearted. He loved his family. He loved his friends. He loved music with his entire soul. From childhood drum pads to a legacy built on legacy over hype. The pride of Lil Jon. The hope of Nicole. The big brother to Nahara. A short life, but one filled with love. Even though his life ended at just 27, even though the tragedy came far too suddenly, Nathan lived a full life, surrounded by love. He was loved, he was valued, and in his final moments with his family, he heard those words. As his parents said, we expressed that very sentiment to him. Today, at Mayfield Park, flowers are still being laid down, candles are still burning, and prayers continue to rise from Lil Jon's fans, from the Atlanta community, and from people who never met him, yet still feel the weight of this loss. Nathan, if your spirit is still somewhere out there, rest peacefully. Thank you for the music, for the quiet inspiration, for being a kind soul in a world that is sometimes far too harsh. R.I.P. Nathan Murray Smith. DJ Young Slade. 27 years old, far too short, but long enough to leave a mark that will last forever. Thank you for staying with me through this story. If this video made you reflect on life, on mental health, on the importance of saying "I love you" while there's still time, leave a comment below, a tribute or a memory of someone important to you. I read every single one. Like if you found this video meaningful. Share if you want to spread a message of love. And subscribe if you'd like to keep exploring real stories together, whether they're painful or filled with hope. I'll see you in the next video. With love and respect.